It's right before Halloween and I'm wearing a ghost sweater. Hi everyone, my name is Mel. I'm a fashion Instagrammer, blogger, I don't know, from Salem, Massachusetts, about 20 minutes outside of Boston. I love secondhand clothing and thrifting. Almost everything that I own is secondhand, and thrifting, like I said, is one of my favorite things in the whole world, which I am about to bring you along with me to go do. We are sitting outside of a Salvation Army, which is about 25 minutes from my house. I like this one because it has a lot of really good deals. Like they'll have multiple tags that are on sale at the same time. However, it can be really hit or miss in terms of like what they're actually selling. Sometimes they'll have a lot of like new at tag Zara. Lately, a lot of it's been damaged. And then if it's not Zara, then you have to kind of dig for some actual gems, at least from what I'm looking for usually. They have a really big home section, which I'm not really looking for any home stuff today. I guess I'm more looking for blazers, things that are plaid just generally. Maybe like things for work. I've been going to the office a lot more often than I used to. So even though I'm not required to dress in like a formal business way, sometimes I do like to like dress up and stuff in more like business casual clothing. So we'll see what they have for me in that realm. And yeah, just I think things for fall generally is what I'm looking for. So we'll see. We're about to go in. I'll bring you with me. Keep our fingers crossed. I forgot to mention, if you love thrifting and secondhand clothing, hit the subscribe button, follow along. We try to make content every week. I don't know. I haven't really put together a schedule yet, but I'm trying to get more consistent. So follow along. Thank you. Walking into the Salvation Army, which I've definitely shown on my channel before, this is the one that will typically have a lot of new at tag Zara. However, most of the items are damaged. I like that they took all the damaged items and put them together in one bin. It made it a lot easier to shop, but $5.99 for damages this bad I think is a little bit steep. The zippers were broken, huge rips everywhere, just things that you couldn't necessarily fix very easily. I wish I had a place to wear these dresses. I thought they were so pretty, especially this pea soup green color. It's one of my favorites to wear. Most of the new Attacks pieces seemed very current, so definitely something to consider before going to Zara. Maybe your Salvation Army will have a lot of new Attack pieces for you to pick from, especially with formal wear, as you can see here. I love these boots. I wish they were my size. I love anything that's colorful, and I just thought they looked like little elf shoes. These platform sneakers were so fun. I've been seeing a lot of metallic lately, so these were definitely on trend. Not a ton that I was looking for in the shoe department today. I felt like everything was either beat up or just a style that I wasn't looking for. There were a lot of heels and boots, and I thought it was strange. All of the shoes were almost displayed backwards with the heels facing out, so just something I thought that was pretty interesting as I was shopping through. I found these Uggs on the side on top of the racks, which was a strange place for them, but they were my size and a pretty decent price. However, they were too beat up. I put them in my cart, but eventually did put them back because I had a feeling I wasn't going to wear them, but I did really like the color. I'm always on the hunt for good vintage, and I love this jacket from Filene's. I actually didn't know that they made their own clothing label, which was kind of cool, but it was a bomber style. I already have something very similar, so I did end up passing on it. As you can see, all the jackets and blazers are mixed together here. I passed over anything that seemed more like a heavy winter jacket because I did come here shopping for blazers. This is proof that I should get a tripod. I couldn't believe my eyes when I found this jacket. I thought the color was so pretty, same with the collar and the puff sleeves, and it was vintage, so that's always a plus for me. I love these pants. I'm pretty sure they were handmade. There weren't any tags and the stitching seemed like it was made by like a home sewing machine as opposed to a factory one. They were a pretty good price at $8, but I left them behind because this thrift store doesn't have a dressing room. I had to stop and admire this jacket. I thought the color and then the velvet collar were so pretty. I didn't end up getting it because I didn't think I would get a lot of use out of it, but hopefully someone else can. I'd mentioned earlier that I was looking for plaid and blazers, and I found two plaid blazers. They both seem to be vintage. One was Ralph Lauren and this one is Liz Sport. I've mentioned in previous videos that Liz Sport is one of my favorite brands, so I did pick this one up to try on. This beaded jacket caught my eye. I could not stop looking at it. I did end up adding it to the cart so I could try it on later, and you'll see at the end if I do or don't end up getting it. I thought this polka dot blazer was so fun. I personally wouldn't have had a use for it, but I really like how it came with its own matching pocket square. This Patagonia vest wasn't my size, but the condition was really great. I thought the price was pretty decent too, considering it retails for well over $100, so just goes to show that you can find anything at a thrift store. This top was super fun. It was new at tags and had a really pretty little star print on it. I did end up passing, but I think I'm having regrets now. I thought about getting this dress to crop into a shirt. I really like the flamingo embroidery, but unfortunately the fabric was just a little bit too faded for my personal liking. These pants in the men's section caught my eye. I couldn't really see what the embroidery was at first, but turns out they're little guys skiing. I thought that was so fun. I thought the striped shirt was super fun. I love the contrast between the navy and the yellow. I did pass on it because the fabric quality was just kind of weird. It felt really like, I don't know, kind of like it would be sweaty. I don't know how to describe it, but I thought it'd be fun to wear tied up at the bottom. I always say this, but you should never skip on the accessories section at a thrift store. I always find really good scarves at this one, and I think scarves are good not only to tie around your neck, but to also tie in your hair, around your handbag. They're just very versatile. And in the accessories section, I found some underwear. It was all new with tags, but I still decided to pass. I couldn't believe how many belts were here. I've never seen this many in one specific location, but there were a ton of statement belts, and I feel like the price was really good at only $3.99 each. A lot of them are a little too worn for my liking, so I did pass, but as I'm recording this, I am on the lookout for either statement or colorful belts. This thrift store doesn't have any dressing room, so I did a little mirror try on. There was an elderly man that approached me and told me how much he liked this jacket, so I might get it, I might not, you might see later. I did pass on this blazer though, although I really love the brand. I just didn't think that I would wear it too much, and I really love this jacket. I think it was so much fun. I did one last quick scan of the tops before leaving, and I ran into this beautiful handmade cardigan that I did pass on because the price was pretty steep at $19.99. Someone else will end up with it though, because again, it's a beautiful piece and maybe they'll get it for a better deal. This was 3 months ago, so it's definitely gone now, but I did find some amazing pieces that I'm excited to show you. Hello from 3 months later. I filmed that video in late October, like the day before Halloween, and now it's early 2024, so yeah, it's been a while. However, I haven't stopped thinking about it. I'm like, I have to film like the outro to that video, so I'm finally doing that now. So first up is another scarf, and I like this scarf because it has like shoes all over it, and I really like shoes. Like I have a lot of pairs of shoes. I mean, I always wear shoes because you have to. But I have a lot of pairs of shoes, and it's not just like flip-flops, it's not just slides, like it has something that looks like Vans on them. It has, I don't know, just like a variety of shoes, and it's a really fun like summery color and print. How I usually wear these scarves, I've mentioned this in other videos before, but I wear a lot of like neck scarves, so like I'll tie a scarf like around my neck almost as like a necklace, and I always wear either a lot of necklaces or even like a scarf with a bunch of necklaces, or even like a big collar. Just for some reason I just like a lot of added visual in this area, and this will add to it. So this will be a really fun summer piece. The fabric's really lightweight. My tip for everyone is if you are a scarf wearer or you're thinking about becoming a scarf wearer, check on top of the racks. There'll usually be like these little baskets, and that's where I get a lot of the scarves from. They'll either have like winter hats or like little wallets, or like sometimes these little silk scarves in there, and they're very purposeful. Like you can wear them tied around your purse or tied around your ankle, or just, it doesn't have to be your neck, or even tied around your head. I don't think this would be big enough for that, but it is a possibility. So they're very versatile, which I love, and yeah, provides an added little like emphasis to any outfit. Next up is, as you saw in my video, this amazing beaded jacket. I feel like this jacket is so cool. When I saw this on the hanger, I thought it kind of looked, you know, you can tell it's vintage, of course, and it almost looks like costumey kind of, but I think that's why I like it. It has like all these little beads, like it's not embroidery, well it is embroidered, but it's just all beaded, and it's kind of heavy. It'll be, I had to figure out like the best way to wash this. It says, it doesn't say dry clean only, but I know I couldn't put this through the washing machine and have it come out the same way that it went in, so I might like hand wash this. I still have the tag on it. I got this, and I think it might have been a discount, I don't remember, but it was $8.99 or $7.99, sorry. So I got this for $8, and I feel like that's a really great deal. I feel like you could wear this with just like a plain white t-shirt and a pair of jeans, and it's like the best way to dress up any outfit. It's cool because it's cropped. It also has shoulder pads, and I feel like it suits like the silhouette very well, so I won't cut the shoulder pads out. But yeah, the tag, let's see, I'll take the Salvation Army tag off. Hold on. This is from Adriana Papel is the brand, and you can see really nice vintage tag. It's from 1994. Like, it actually says the year, at least the company was created on this. So kind of cool. This is from the 90s. This piece itself is 30 years old officially. It's 2024 and this was in 94. So really cool, but really excited about this. Like I said, it has some weight to it and it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good either. So I have to find a way to wash it in a way where the beads won't just like all shatter everywhere. Next up, we have this amazing trench jacket. I think it's a rain jacket or like a wind jacket. It's kind of noisy, makes a lot of noise, but it has this amazing Peter Pan collar and it's just like a thigh length, or it's thigh length on me. Beautiful lavender color, and it's cool because it like cinches in at the waist and it kind of like flares out, and it has these really pretty buttons on it. Let me try to get like a close-up. Sorry, I'm like tangled in my own jacket. It has these really pretty buttons that match the fabric, and even like the inside's really cool. Like this tag, vintage. I'm pretty sure it's vintage unless it's like recreated, but it definitely looks vintage to me. It says Bronton Apparel Limited. So I'll have to do some research on that, but even like the inside print is pretty. And yeah, I feel like this piece in itself like could be the outfit, right? Like whenever you wear a jacket, I feel like a lot of times it'll like cover your outfit, but this, it is the outfit. And the sleeves itself, like they have like a puff sleeve. There's a shoulder pad in each of the shoulders. Like I think that's really cool too. And I don't know, it's just very unique. Like I haven't seen anything like this before. I feel like you could get this today somewhere at like Anthropologie or even like ModCloth. They would sell something similar, but I like the fact that this is vintage. So yeah, this is mine now. It's beautiful. I love it. 10/10 thrift haul. Glad that I got to show you everything that I got too. So thank you for watching. Make sure that you're subscribed. I don't know where the button's gonna be. Please subscribe if you want to follow along. If you like thrifted or fashion related content, this is the place for you. I usually do both, and I have been trying to be very consistent with my posting so that I don't just have thrift trips in my camera roll for 3 months before it is that I actually go ahead and post them. So hit the little bell if you want to get notified every single time that I do make a post, and yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.